In a shocking moment, the billionaire CEO and his secretary accidentally fell into a bathtub together. In that instant, the freckles and moles on her face completely disappeared. The CEO suddenly realized that the secretary who had been by his side day and night was actually the woman he had been desperately searching for over the past 5 years. He immediately released the intense emotions he had suppressed for years. 5 years earlier, she had gone alone to her ex-boyfriend's wedding with funeral money as a symbolic gesture, only to be drugged and framed by the narrow-minded bride. In her panic, she managed to escape. Just as security guards were about to capture her, the CEO appeared commandingly. She instinctively hid in his arms, begging him to help her escape the dangerous situation. Seeing this, the CEO didn't hesitate to take her away, bringing her to a nearby hotel. By then, the effects of the drug began working through her system. The CEO initially intended to restrain himself, but under the influence of the drug, she kept drawing closer to him. Eventually, he couldn't hold back, and they spent an unusual night together. The next morning, she woke before the CEO. After she quietly left, the CEO woke to find the words "bad" in bed written on his face. Furious, he immediately ordered a search for this woman, but she had already fled the country. 5 years later, she returned to the country with twins, a boy and a girl, that she had born for the CEO. Her mission was to reclaim the company her father had left her. To hide her true identity, she deliberately made herself look plain, wearing thick black-framed glasses. She had just started working in her best friend's department when she unexpectedly discovered that the department head was none other than the father of her children. But the CEO didn't recognize her at all, even condescendingly asking if she was the new cleaning lady. She immediately challenged his snobbery, fearlessly handing her resume directly to him. The CEO froze when he saw her name, which reminded him of the woman from 5 years ago. He made an exception and appointed her as his personal assistant. Soon after, while celebrating with her best friend and the children, she took her daughter to the restroom and coincidentally ran into the CEO. The little girl accidentally wet the CEO's suit. She immediately apologized to him. The CEO, hearing that familiar voice, looked up and was shocked to see her. His gaze then fell on the little girl beside her, mistakenly assuming she had started a family with someone else. To cover up the truth, she hastily confirmed this misunderstanding. A nearby manager, seeing that the girl had wet the CEO's suit, immediately stepped forward to scold them harshly, only to be unexpectedly reprimanded by the CEO himself. Seeing this, the manager quickly apologized to the CEO. At this moment, the little girl innocently took out her pocket money, wanting to compensate the CEO for his suit. The CEO fell into deep thought watching the girl's gesture, noticing how much she resembled his childhood friend. Seeing the intimate interaction between the CEO and her daughter, she immediately tried to separate them. Just then, the girl excitedly said she wanted to try on a princess dress. Without hesitation, the CEO picked up the little girl and headed toward the changing room.